Hi, CFU again here from CFU channel. In today's lesson, I want to talk about the theory of evolution in investing. And what is that? What this theory of evolution has to do with investing, right? Now, you see that this theory of evolution was by one of the greatest scientists of all time, and his name is called Charles Darwin. He invented the theory of evolution, which sets off, a global revolution. Now, I'm not sure why. If you have never heard this before, I do not think I've learned this in my secondary school or high school before. It's such an important thing that that we should be taught in school. But anyway, in this theory of evolution, right, what he realized is that he noticed that it wasn't the strongest species, whether it's animal, insects, and whatnot. It wasn't always the strongest species that survived. It was the species that is most adaptable to change. So that's what I write over here. Adaptation is much more important than the strength. Okay, it's not the strongest, but it's the most adaptable. And he also noticed, in relation to this theory, he also noticed that killing errors, meaning that removing errors, was more powerful than adding new things. The species, okay, is a human or whatnot, or animals in the animal kingdom, the species that actually identify errors and correcting them is the one that wins in the end. And you might be wondering what this has to do with you. Well, the thing is, most people these days, they are obsessed when it comes to investing, right? They are only obsessed with this adding new things to the plate, right? People say property investing is good, this area was good, this strategy works, so they try to get, spread out their efforts and go all into this thing, where there's only like 24 hours a day, minus sleep is probably only 16 hours a day, minus all the traffic jam, it's probably only like, 13 hours a day, minus the time when you have to spend time at your full-time job, and that is only like 2-3 hours a day, and they try to do all these things, stressing themselves out, and they not getting result, and they thought, what's wrong? Here's what I tell you what's wrong, right? And the thing is, like I said, they're obsessed with adding new things, filling their plate, when the plate is already full. Every one of us is unique, right? Now, in investing, you know that if you keep on jumping from one investment to another, you cannot just stay still, just keep still and, just focus on one thing, whether it's stocks, property, and whatever. Then you got trading, 10 people go to, trading, and then short-term trading, and then they go long-term value investing, then they go for, property investing, they go for rental income strategy, they go for flipping strategy, they go for sub-sale market, they go for new market, they want to do loan compression, they want to get cash rebate, then they go into Bitcoin, they want to go into Forex, they go into cryptocurrency, they go into commodity, options trading, all the strategy, contract for differential, CFD. It's madness. And this is really moronic. It's only morons who do that, because doing too much thing and you're not focusing, or getting all your focus all around the place, is scientifically proven to kill you, right? And according to the theory of evolution, scientifically trying to, not by adding more, you actually remove error, try to actually focus on one thing and get to a point when you could achieve so-called perfection. The best thing you can do is not about remove errors, it's remove errors, not about adding new things. So example, an investor that is only focused on know himself, what is strength and weakness. For example, if you are not a people person, then you don't want to go for property investment using rental income strategy, because you know that you are not good, you don't like to deal with tenants. So you might actually switch to something that does not require you to do that, because if you don't like doing that, that is not your best, you don't have the best negotiation skill. And then, in property investment needs a lot of negotiation skill, right? Compared to the investor that know himself, what his strength, what he like, what he don't like, what he's good at, what he's not good at, and you just focus on this one asset class. Just focus on the thing, the investment asset or whatnot, your job, business that works for you. Just focus on that, sustain that, make it the best that, treat it as your main job, and you just focus, use one proven strategy, master that, rinse and repeat, remove error, remove mistake, rinse and repeat from the process, and then you will reach actually perfection. You become master at it, right? Like a master Jedi, compared to the other investor that focus on 5 investment vehicles, 10 different strategies, without a system or the time to track the progress. And he or she can't really remove errors and seek perfection. In fact, they are deliberately adding more variable, more uncertainty, more errors into it, and they will be moving further away from perfection. So the behavior actually to add more things is, nowadays information is available, they'll be saturated with noise, there's no lack of information, too much information. The thing is how to filter out things that actually is actionable, that actually works for you based on your strength, not your weakness. Now, if you're not doing that and you keep on, just follow, whatever comes every day, and if left unchecked, it will, as the theory of evolution shows, it will end up in extinction. In investment, that is called achieving a mediocre result. You are neither here nor there. You become the jack of all trades, and you are busy for the sake of being busy. You're not getting result. So stop adding things and start removing things and eliminating errors. It's good for your health. It's better for your health, happiness, mental wealth, and also your bank account, right? And if you are ready to actually stop this kind of madness, if you are in such a position, I'm holding a free training this week where I show you how to identify one of the things that you could be incredibly good at, but very likely you didn't realize it before or ever. And how, if you realize it, the next step is how to harness that to your natural strength or ability and make things work for you. I call it the MBTI factor. The MBTI factor is where you match your natural strength with the right investment vehicle or strategy. It's one of the 3 secrets I cover in this upcoming web class, which is titled as How to Really Construct an Indestructible Stocks and Property Portfolio, investment portfolio that grows consistently with high certainty and is resilient against any adversity. Alright, so that's all I have for you. If you like this lesson, Theory of Evolution by Charles Darwin, apply that in investing, click like if you find this enlightening. Smash that notification bell so you'll get notified when I publish lesson like this. Subscribe as well, and let me know in the comment section below what you think of what I just shared with you on this Theory of Evolution in investing. I'm Seth Liu, and just after this screen there will be a few lessons related one for you to watch. So don't forget to actually click on that. So until the next time, ciao.